discuss an undercover investigation by Mercy for Animals at Southeast Mississippi Livestock in Hattiesburg. During the course of that investigation, we documented a pattern of egregious cruelty, severe violence, and neglect of animals that led to the criminal convictions of 4 auction workers for criminal cruelty to animals.
So what are you all hoping to highlight by today's event?
We are calling now on the National Livestock Marketing Association to crack down on animal cruelty by requiring its member auctions to install video cameras at all of their facilities that live stream onto the internet to deter abuse, ensuring that animals have access to food and water at all times, providing proper veterinary care to sick or injured animals, and implementing comprehensive worker training and audit programs to ensure that animal abuse does not occur at all of its member auctions.
Do you think a part of the problem is Mississippi's very lax animal cruelty laws?
There is not a single federal law that protects farmed animals during their lives on factory farms and auctions, and most states, including Mississippi, exclude farmed animals from the scope of their legal protections in terms of common or standard industry practices. Now, in 2011, Mississippi did strengthen some of its animal cruelty laws as they pertain to cats and dogs. However, farmed animals are every bit as capable of experiencing pain and suffering as our beloved dogs and cats, and they deserve the same protection from cruelty and violence.
And obviously there has to be some concern because we consume some of these animals in our diets.
Absolutely. And farmed animals from whom we take so much are perhaps especially deserving of protection from abuse at the hands of the individuals who are entrusted to care for them.
So the investigation was able to uncover this through video surveillance?
Mercy for Animals undercover investigator worked at Southeast Mississippi Livestock in Hattiesburg, wired with a hidden camera so that he was able to document what was happening around him.
And obviously some of these things were very graphic.
Yes, the animal abuse that was uncovered at Southeast Mississippi Livestock would truly shock and horrify most Americans. Workers were documented viciously beating and kicking and punching animals, dragging sick or injured animals who are unable to stand or walk on their own, all while laughing and screaming at the animals. This was a culture of cruelty that we documented that started at the top. Managers of the facility witnessed this abuse. Managers went so far as to instruct that the animals not be provided with food or water. The cruelty was reported to managers at Southeast Mississippi Livestock, and no corrective action, to our knowledge, was taken.
Do you know if this is the first incidence of this kind?
Unfortunately, this is not Mercy for Animals' first successful attempt at uncovering criminal animal abuse at livestock markets. In 2012, Mercy for Animals conducted an investigation of Ontario livestock sales, which is one of the oldest and largest livestock markets in Southern California. And during that investigation, we documented an ongoing pattern of cruelty, egregious abuse, and severe neglect that ultimately led to the criminal conviction of the owner and multiple workers of that facility.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
I would encourage your viewership to view the investigative footage and sign the petition to the Livestock Marketing Association by visiting mercyforanimals.org/markets.